I am so eager to talk about Midnight Library with you guys, but I'm going to talk with you about what I got from Walmart first. This is like the ethnic section, I'm assuming. We have some serious dad issues going on in this book. Baby, how did you get a plot twist in 88 pages? The audio version was lit. I have so many good options for her. Oh my god, so I'm over here in the Walmart book section. This is like the ethnic section, I'm assuming. Pretty sure some people probably feel a way about it, but I'm totally here for it. So I am back home from Walmart and I had such a good time there. I actually had my second therapy session today and it was amazing. I only cried once, so go me. My whole reason for going there was because I needed to make a return, but also because I wanted to grab like a journal and a folder so that I can create like a therapy bag, which may sound kind of extra. I don't know anyone that really like has a therapy bag, but for me, I like to be prepared. I like to be organized as a part of like finding myself again and healing. I just want to get back to things I naturally like that make me happy, and order is one of those things. And so I want to share with you guys what I got from Walmart. First, let me show you my bag. So I didn't get this bag today. It's so cute, right? I actually got it from Ulta for like $5. I thought it was cute for when I go buy books and things like that, but now it is going to be dedicated for my therapy bag. I just think it looks so bright. And then you got the bling here, so it looks like she's glowing and growing. I'm here for it. So this is our therapy bag. I had to get some tissue because clearly I'm always in there cutting up and crying. I can't come out of that session again with all like the smeared makeup. So I got some tissue. I got some mints. We got a pen in here that I already had at home. Highlighter, already had at home. Now the fun stuff from Walmart. This notebook was on clearance, you guys, for $4. Stop it. I think it's upside down, sorry. So let's stop it. I think this is so cute. It's colorful, it's bright, it is fun. When looking at it, I just automatically feel lifted. I also got some really, really cute sticky notes. Like these were overpriced, I'm not gonna lie, but they're so cute. These were like $3 and some change. And I also got a new book. The way they had that Black authors section set up, how could I not? It just was like asking me to support a Black author. And I ended up grabbing Confessions of an Alleged Good Girl. Love the cover. The cover is what got me. And then I did read the back of the book. I didn't read all of it, but I read enough that intrigued me. And then last but not least, I got a folder because she gave me some stress management literature. Her and I did go ahead and go through the first tip on this sheet today, and I'm just gonna bring it with me back and forth for our sessions until we get through it. So that's what prompted me to create a bag. So yeah, I think this is so cute and so intentional. I love to be intentional. And more than anything, I just love to be prepared. So now let's get into the moment I've been waiting for, which is the Midnight Library. I do have some notes because I just can't remember everything. And I have Starbucks. And it's good. Anyway, this is definitely a book that I would say you could buy and annotate. I rented this book from the library and I would have loved if this was my own copy because there are so many moments where you can highlight. There are just so many profound quotes or moments where you want to share them with other people or just reflect on them again. So this is definitely a good book to annotate if you're into that. Our main character, she just has gotten to the point in life where she just feels like nobody needs me. I can't do anything right. She called off her wedding and she loses her job and so many other things are going on. You get near a black hole and the gravitational pull drags you into its bleak, dark reality. The thought was like a ceaseless mind cramp, something too uncomfortable to bear yet too strong to avoid. Listen, this is how it happens. You just feel like no one needs me. It's not gonna get any better. There's this big dark hole that sucks us in, and that is why it is so important to pay attention to the sign. Like I knew when I was thinking certain things or feeling a certain way, I was like, yo, I need to get myself into therapy. I need to ask for help. I need relief. I need to set boundaries. I need to do whatever. I urge you, if you're not feeling okay or if you see some signs, please get help. I know that is easier said than done, but I just want to say it. Get some help. Pay attention to the signs. When that dark hole tries to get us and close in on us, run the other way, sis. Run the other way, because there is hope on the other side. So anyway, basically after our main character attempts to end her life, she is in the in-between life, and she gets the opportunity at this library to pick a different book that she gets to live a different life. So anything that she might have regretted or an opportunity that she didn't take, she gets to explore that in this library, which is really cool because a lot of us will fantasize another version of ourselves, a life or an option that we didn't take, a dream or a goal we didn't follow through with, a partner that you pick, when or if you decide to have kids. It's so many different scenarios and so many different regrets. And then she finds out there's both good and bad in any version. You cannot run from it. And basically she just has to decide which life she wants to live in, and she hasn't found one so far. And I guess if you don't find one in the in-between, then the transition happens. So it's really good so far. I am enjoying it a lot. I love it when books tackle mental health, and anytime a book challenges you to think or make you better, to be more grateful and all that stuff, I am here for it. Okay, I finished The Midnight Library. Really liked how we get to go on a journey where she goes from not wanting to live to exploring all these different lives, and then finally getting to a place where she wants to live because she feels stronger seeing herself in these other lives. She was able to untap some of those things that were inside of her that she hadn't addressed. So it was just such a beautiful healing journey, and I believe that there's so much value in this book, especially for anyone who might be in a tough season or has even been in a tough season, and then they were able to heal and navigate their way out. And I really do recommend this book. So I can see why this book is on the most read book of 2023. And don't you love it when you get to check off your book in Goodreads? Over 1 million people have read this book. That is insane. After reading it, I can see why. I am a fan. I would recommend it. But anyway, let me go ahead and check it off. Look at all these coffee splatters. If I don't clean it up, it won't get cleaned. So I should clean that up. I did go ahead. If you guys watched my last video, you saw that I moved my fall mugs down. My Christmas mugs are in the back. I can't wait to get to them. This is actually a specialty mug. I got this mug from Santa when I was 13 years old. This cup is in fantastic condition. I will never get rid of it. I just love it so much. I think I'm gonna use this. I mean, it is technically still summer, even though I really want to gravitate towards one of these. I think I'm just gonna use this because I need a little pick-me-up. I think I am in a breakfast blend kind of mood. Good morning. Don't mind my bump edges. Don't mind my face. I don't have any makeup on. And I am tired. As you saw, I was up in the middle of the night and I did not go back to sleep until almost 6 a.m. So I am so tired. My arm even hurts. I'm gonna set you guys down. I went ahead and read Evidence of the Affair. It's a short story by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have never given a novella or a short story a 5-star, but this one, listen. Taylor Jenkins Reid, unfortunately, she is like the cheating trope queen, okay? Like the way she writes it, just writes it in a way that you have so much compassion and understanding for these people, both for the person being cheated on and the person cheating. Sometimes you don't have as much compassion for the person that cheated, but I think it's so important to know how some people decide to make that choice and why they get there. A lot of times it doesn't have anything to do with the other person. It's a lot of you and what you're going through, and that is why people make a decision to have an affair. And sometimes it is because you're lacking things, or maybe you're just tired of like your mundane routine and you just are looking for something so much more exciting and fun and just not so serious as your everyday life. So this was so good. It's literally 88 pages and I'm just like, no way was this book so good in 88 pages. Just goes to show the woman can write a story. So I did give this a 5-star. That was the highlight. Even though I wasn't able to get any sleep, I was able to finish a book. So of course that made me happy. And then the book had the audacity to have a plot twist. Baby, how did you get a plot twist in 88 pages? Like, I digress. You get the point. I'm done with that book and we're getting back to Mad Honey. Mad Honey is really good too. Don't think that it's not just because I haven't updated you guys yet. I am only on page 30. That is it. What I will say is this book has a strong chapter 1. You get a lot of information and you already know what we're dealing with. I love a good chapter 1 because it's already so much anxiety going into a book because you have to get to know the characters. You got to fall in love with the writing style. You got to fill out the flow. It's a lot going on. So if the chapter 1 is strong, it just makes the experience a lot better. This sentence right here: we don't know anyone as well as we think we do, especially the people we love.
I complicate things. One of my many skills. I'm making things up.
Welcome back to my channel. I'm
all in my mind, 'cause I analyze their body language. I hear every change in their tone. Maybe they hate me, somehow I blame me.
Hello friends, happy Thursday. Husband decided to make some ribs. Oh my gosh, they look so good, delicious. Let me let you see. Oh my gosh, you guys, look. Oh, stop it. So because he felt in the mood to grill, I decided to do some baked beans and then I might go ahead and make a crab salad. So yeah. But anyway, let's talk about where I'm at in the book. Mad Honey, I only made it to page 46. That to-do list was so long and that stuff was way more important and pressing than reading a book. So far, I am really enjoying it. So Lily's first chapter, the day that she dies, we still didn't find out how. So I really do like that. We do, however, know her boyfriend, he was at the house when she was found unresponsive or whatever. I don't know if I feel like he did it. I feel like if he did do this, it was just real sloppy and very obvious. So we shall see if he did this. But there is another suspect I kind of have my eye on, but I'm not sure. So anyway, I started A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. This is also another one of the books that was one of the most read books of 2023, according to Goodreads. What I don't like is the lack of diversity. I don't see, at least, there's not even one book on there by a Black author. Like, that's crazy. And I can't say that for certain, but I'm 98% sure. But there are some of those books that I don't know what race the author is, but I'm pretty sure everyone's white. But this book already, it has so much diversity. So I do like that. You have white characters, Asian characters, a Nigerian character. So that's kind of cool. I am actually going to take the book back because when I was looking up reviews, I heard that the audio version was lit and I get it. But anyway, so I'm happy about that. I'm going to take this back. That's why you see the receipt sticking out and I am already on chapter 10. I'm going to go ahead and get back to finishing up dinner and listening to this book. Hopefully tonight we'll be able to get back into Mad Honey. When I am able to sit down before I go to bed, I will read some more of this book and we will talk about it.
I didn't see it was a man.
Here you go. Go get your book. Where your book? Yeah, please, baby, please. It's husband reading for me. Oh, sit right here. Why you? Ah! Why would you throw it at me? You please. come back. Say all done, doctors. Hey guys, so I am back home and it is Friday, so TGIF, and it is absolutely beautiful outside. Justice actually had a doctor's appointment earlier today. She still wakes up in the middle of the night. Even last night, she was up before 4 o'clock in the morning and didn't go back to sleep till like 6. It is one of the hardest things I've ever had to go through, but I put myself in her shoes and imagine that it's gotta be hard for her as well. So we went to the doctors to try and figure out either a new medicine or just give me something, doc. Give me something to help my daughter. And what he's gonna do is just increase the medicine that she's already on. So I'm hoping that that will work better for her, which then works better for me. So I wasn't able to get that far again in Mad Honey. I am currently on page 52. The only parts that are just a little bit hard for me to connect with are the parts where she's doing a lot of the beekeeping. However, the author does a phenomenal job at describing them. This is her livelihood and this is what she loves to do. These people are very passionate about these bees. But yeah, it's just a little bit weird because I'm not passionate about bees. I'm actually very afraid of them. So it's just kind of cool to see a perspective of people who admire bees and honey and all that kind of stuff. I have, however, got to chapter 15 in A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. It is good. What I will say is I don't think I would have enjoyed that book as much in paperback form. I am very happy with the choice to listen to it on Audible. I'm very interested to see if the boyfriend, Sal, if he actually did commit the murder. I'm enjoying the police procedure type stuff. If you are into that, you will get a lot of that in this book. You can definitely tell that it is written YA. It is a YA suspense thriller. I don't feel any thrill. There was one moment when they were in the woods that I felt a little thrill and I loved that feeling. So far, loving both books. I have about 3 hours before I need to leave and go to a football game, which I am very excited to do. So I'm really just going to try and read as much of Mad Honey as I can because obviously I can listen to A Good Girl's Guide to Murder on the go. And I'm telling you, get this popcorn. It's sweet and I do not like sweet stuff, but I had a sweet tooth and I just needed a little something. You only need a little bit. Let's go. It's giving fall. Okay, so what I mean about these bee moments. So like once Lily died, they had to tell the bees because I guess if there's a loss in the family, even though she wasn't family, she was like family, they have to let the bees know so that I guess the bees don't die. So again, I'm not a bee person, so maybe I just don't get it. Or right here, it says, when you work with bees, the first thing you do is blow smoke. It's how a beekeeper lulls them into complacency, or how a teen tries to convince his mother that everything is okay. So clearly there's great analogies between the two, but because I'm not that into bees, I'm not getting it. I do like the pacing. I am liking what we're leading up to, but I am ready for things to go just a little bit faster. Okay, so we have some serious dad issues going on in this book. Lily told a humongous lie to Asher, and we just finally got to the part where she told him the truth. So as far as Asher, his father actually has an entire new life. Something transpired between his parents, and we don't know what as the reader just yet, but I do like the suspense leading up to it. It's just very interesting to see the dynamics that the dad issues have on both girls and guys. And another thing, I will not be going to any football game now because I thought my cousin was playing in the game. He actually played in the game last night, but it is Friday and me and my friend, we go to the movies. We don't go to the movies, we go hang out every other Friday. We get together as a way to have community during these difficult seasons of our lives. And I'm pretty sure at some point now the school's back in, we'll probably drop down to once a month. I was going to meet her for the movies after the football game, but now I get to bump that up and I get to go hang out with my friend earlier. Okay, so my friend asked me to bring her a book, so you already know that is right up my alley. I have so many good options for her. I don't even know what kind of mood she's in. I'm not gonna do nonfiction. All these are books that I still need to read, so I'm not gonna give her one of these, but I can let her read The Housemates. Housemaid is such a good book. Verity would definitely not be a good book for her. None of this is true. Could be, I'm not sure. I don't think she'd like Happy Place. She might like like Malibu Rising. I don't know. Only Love Can Hurt Like This, I still haven't read yet, but maybe she can read it and then tell me her thoughts on it. And then that way I'll know if I need to get to it before the end of the year or if I can just push it back to next year. I think I'm gonna let her borrow this one too. We got some suspense thriller, a good fiction, and a romance. Hi friends, today is Saturday. Ooh, child, real oily. And clearly I haven't checked in today because it's been a busy day. But the good news, I did finish A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I really liked Pip. She's a very likable character. She's very brave. She's very determined. Andy, child, listen, the girl was a mess. Her character was bad. She was in a lot of shady, bad things that like you wouldn't think that this beautiful girl that everyone thinks is so perfect and so pretty was involved in. Oh, I am also on my lunch break, so content gotta get made, money gotta get made, gotta eat, so we're doing all the things. If you like a slow-paced thriller, this is a good option for you. I like more of a fast-paced thriller. I felt like towards the end, like we could have got here a lot quicker, but what I will say is Pip was able to uncover a lot of mysteries, a lot of secrets, and a lot of drama while trying to figure out if Saul actually killed Andy or not. So I can't really say too much because I don't want to spoil the book for you. There was a small, very small, and I mean very small moment of like special needs representation. So I always love when that's in a book. But it was kind of sad and scary that like children that have like learning disabilities or have elopement issues, they can get themselves in like a very dangerous situation. Of course, that's a little sad and triggering for me, but I did like the ending. It was very different than I expected it to be. It's a very strong debut. I think this is Holly Jackson's debut. I think, don't quote me on that, but I think so. So yeah, for a debut novel, it's strong. But hey boo. Planted my phone, check the time. I put on a sweatshirt and the flannel pants and hurry to the front door. Oh, Lily. Oh boy. You leaving? Not your kind of story? Girl, we need to talk. First of all, happy Sunday. We did stream church day because I was way too tired. I am so fatigued. And since I have to go to work today, I'm not going to be able to get much reading done. So I want to go ahead and pause here. We finally just got to the part where Asher was arrested for the murder of Lily, which is not a spoiler. It says that in the about. But it was just so sad. Just like as a mother, like, oh, I can't even imagine seeing one of my children being handcuffed and hauled off in a cop car. Wow. So I thought that this was the perfect place to pause because now I can just go to work, come back, and then I can get into clearly what's about to be like the fast-paced part of the book. I don't want to rush and finish the book just for the purpose of creating the content. I feel like that is not fair to me. It is not fair to the author. I do believe that this is going to be a really good book. I don't know why. I just have that feeling. It's already good 80 pages in and she's thick. Okay, sis is thick. She's over 400 pages. I can't wait to share my final thoughts about Mad Honey with you guys. But other than that, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, watch another. Don't forget to subscribe if you like book content and self-care content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.